There we go. What's going on, guys? Today's Wednesday. It is, I believe, the 18th. I'm gonna kind of go over just like, I don't know, recap for today, I guess. So took one trade today. Was confident in the setup. Not as confident as I should be in the draw liquidity, I guess, or where I thought my bias was gonna go. Took a $500 loss. Man, it's really getting to me now where if I go full risk 2 more times, I will have a blown funded account. And I worked so hard to get to even passing a funded, but now I'm also so close and to actually just messing it up. So I think I have to stick to a very hard risk limit of maybe 250. That gives me 4 trades where, I could really think it through. And yeah, I think once I get my balance back up to like 50,000, I'll go back to normal risk of 500, but until then I think I should stick to 250 risk. But I had a backtesting session last night that I did, and the thing that I realized with it was, realistically, you only need to take 2-3 trades a week that are decent. If they're $1,000 trades and you take 3 really good ones in a week, that's $3K across maybe like 5 accounts. That's 15,000. That's not anything small. And that's, that takes insane discipline because, I'm in this state right now where I always want to be on the charts. I always think it's working when I'm on the charts and I'm getting stuff done, but actually I'm just draining myself mentally, and it's leading to worse results with my trading. So if I could get to a point where I could control my impulses, where I will only take 2-3 trades a week that are really good, I'm very confident at the draws, I'm very confident of the setups, and they're like A++ setups, you know what I mean? Like, these are ideal trades. If I could keep it like that, not only am I going to have more time to do other stuff, where at some point, I'm not going to just want to be tied down to the charts all day. I'm going to want to take my trade in the morning, maybe work like 1 to 2 hours on the charts. If I don't see anything, just hop off. It's fine. But then go work on something else. I don't want to just always be stuck on the charts, because again, then I'm just kind of trading my time for money, and I want to be able to work on other stuff. The whole benefit of trading, or the aspect that draws so many people in, is the fact that you could work an hour, 2 hours a day, take something, maybe not take something, be profitable, and you could go move on with the rest of your life. Go start another business, There's so much other stuff you could do. So I have to learn that part of the discipline either way, because I know one day I'm just going to want to, maybe work an hour, 2 hours, take a trade if there's a setup, and if not, don't worry about it, because I'm fine. I know the market's going to be there tomorrow. It's not going anywhere, So if I could get that part figured out in my mind, I think I'm going to be in a much better situation instead of, crap, I have to take a trade today. I have to take a trade today. That's a horrible mindset to have. And I'm realizing that more and more, that less is more. I never believed it before, but less is more with trading. Like, would you rather have, let's say you take a trade 5 days a week, right? You have 2 losses, 3 wins, So what would that be? So if it's a 2-to-1, it would be 3,000 profit, 2,000 down. I only make 1,000 that week, right? Let's say I only take 3 really high quality trades that all work out, or even if just one of them doesn't work out, right? That's like 2,000, 1,500. It's still higher, And I'm not forcing anything. My emotions aren't controlling the outcome in a sense. I'm not forcing myself to take anything. I'm letting the markets bring the setup to me, and not me bringing the setup to the markets, if you know what I mean, So I'm going to try, because I always say I'm going to try. I'm going to implement that, and I'm going to do my best to stick to that, because I think that's the only way that things are going to change. And if nothing changes, nothing changes, I have to put the work in, I have to put the discipline in. I know it's going to suck, because I always wake up every morning and I feel like I have to take a trade. No, I don't. I don't have to take a trade. It's fine. So I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna go half risk up until 50,000, back at full risk, 3 trades a week, something like that. Even if there's a no trade week, if price action just sucks, it's fine. I don't have to take anything. It's totally fine. So that's what I'm gonna try to do for that. But yeah, guys, I am exhausted mentally. There's so many things that I'm thinking about and that I want to do and that I want to try to accomplish and people I want to take care of and things that I want to do. And my mentality is what's holding me back. And it hurts me so much to say that it's all my fault, because it is all my fault. There's nobody else that I could blame, that I could pin this on, where it is not directly correlated to me. It is my actions that are leading to what is happening right now. It is all because of me. And if I can't fix it, nobody's gonna fix it for me. That's the hard fact that I have to live with. And I think I've been kind of debating this in my mind, but I think it's good at a certain point where you start taking, you need to take real responsibility, especially as a man, for certain outcomes in your life. If you're not where you want to be, that's not a result of people around you, that's a result of you. You're the one that hasn't put the work in. You're the one that hasn't done certain things. That's all you. You've been lazy. You've been just, doing whatever the frick you want to do. You're not actually locked in with anything. You're kind of just letting life do its thing and hoping that it's going to play out good for you. And that's your fault. That is 100% your fault. I do think, though, after a certain point, it goes from motivation to kind of a depressant in a sense, because you don't have these little goals that you're trying to achieve. Like right now, I have like small goals I'm trying to achieve. Like I passed an eval, I'm on a funded, I want to get my first payout. Those are little goals, and once I hit those, I'm gonna be happy, but I'm still gonna, if anything, it's just more motivation to keep me going forward. But yeah, I just don't want to be in a spot where I'm constantly like just putting it on myself, where like mentally it's draining for me, because I have realized for so long now that the state that I'm in and the situation I'm in is 100% my fault, and it's hitting me harder than ever now, that I feel that way, and it hurts to feel that way, even though it's the truth. So I'm really just praying that, these small goals that I get, like I'm happy about the funded, but is it enough? No. Nobody cares about a past eval. It's not paying the bills. It's not helping my family. It's not doing anything for me. I do have to realize, though, it is another step, one step closer to getting to where I want to be. But yeah, man, it's been weird having to kind of juggle these emotions and stuff. And trading in itself is already emotional. Throw in the fact that you feel like everything that's happening right now is your fault, and that's been really hard for me to just work past, I guess. And it sucks that I feel that way, but if that's going to be what forces me to get to the finish line in this and actually just work as hard as I can to get to where I want to be, then that's what it's going to take. But I've been really enjoying making these videos a little bit more. I think I'm really starting to take it more seriously, and I could already kind of tell in the way that I talk and I'm saying stuff that, I'll look back on this one day and I'll kind of see like genuinely where I am and how I was feeling, and it's going to be a crazy thing for me to look back on. And I hope that as I look back on it, it'll just add to the fact, to my gratefulness, that where I'll be in maybe 6 months, a year, But it's going to be all for today, guys. I'll update you guys tomorrow. We'll have another session like this. yeah, guys, that's all for today. Hope you're all doing well. Whoever watches this, future me. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.